Against the Grain.
I have a new favorite team.
Wow.
Well, no, my favorite team is the Eagles, but I have a team I want to plant my flag on. You know how you plant a flag on a team?
Sure.
And I don't think they're going to win a single game. But, oh, man, do I want in on that Arizona Cardinals bandwagon.
Oh, no.
Everything they're doing is brilliant. The process in Philadelphia, I was all for. I do not mind tanking. I have no problem with it. You're doing what is best for your team. So the Cardinals cut Colt McCoy because they were terrified that he'd win too many games for him. He's gone. Now they brought in two of my favorite quarterbacks, Josh Dobbs, journeyman out of the University of Tennessee, former rocket scientist. Love the dude. And Clayton Tune, who I put in a huge Heisman bet for last year out of the University of Houston. Did not pay off at all, but he's very promising, a fifth-round pick. So they're taking some flyers at quarterback. They're not going to win any games. And they have a chance next year. The reason I'm all fired up about them is I listened to Matt Miller, our buddy at ESPN, put out a mock draft. He has the Cardinals getting the 1 and 2 pick. So that could mean in this year's draft, because the number 2 pick belongs to the Texans in this draft, possibly. The Cardinals got it in the Will Anderson trade. They could get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. at 1-2.
How about that?
And I think it's easy to become a Cardinals fan once Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. are there. Let's do it now. Is this team the smartest team out there? And they have this wacky coach, Jonathan Gannon, who's totally eccentric. I feel like they're just thinking differently right now, and at least that's interesting.
Okay, well, first of all, Jonathan Gannon is not going to be there to see this process,
They can't fire Jonathan Gannon. They can't trade Colt McCoy and then go around and fire Jonathan Gannon.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, just like Brett Brown, I guess he sort of saw the process through, but like
he got like 8 years out of that.
Well, that's because no one else wanted the job because you were being paid to lose. I mean, that's awful. So Jonathan Gannon will not be there to see this thing through. However, it definitely is a tank. Here's my question about the whole thing. I get it. Everyone wants Caleb Williams, and if you get that second pick from Houston, you get Marvin Harrison or whoever you want. What do you do with Kyler Murray? You can't make him disappear.
Gone.
Okay, but
just eat the dead cap. It's over.
I mean,
who cares?
Okay, I guess
this
who
is
cares?
a team that drafted Josh Rosen at number 10 and went around and just drafted another guy the next year.
I know. This is what they're going to be known for. This is like their thing. Is just totally giving up on first-round picks for other first-round picks.
Honestly, I think it's fair to say that Caleb Williams is a generational prospect. We'll have to see the season play out. But it seems like Trevor Lawrence, Andrew Luck, Caleb Williams. So that, if they get the number 1 pick, that would be an incredible stroke of luck. I keep reading that Marvin Harrison Jr. might be the best wide receiver prospect, at least since Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he could immediately make an impact. You could have the next Burrow, Jamar Chase on your hands immediately.
Okay.
And immediately turn things around.
Can I just tell you, though, like, you say just get rid of Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Like, the whole idea about having a young quarterback is they're cheap so that you can build up other places on the roster.
Right.
If you cut Kyler Murray after 2023, it's like $81 million in dead cap money. That's crazy. That means all the money you would be spending on shoring up your defense and trying to... you don't get that.
Well, you keep Murray for 1 more year, but you don't have to pay Caleb Williams. So keep Kyler Murray around. I don't know.
That's going to be a great atmosphere.
Give him 4 or 5 plays. He doesn't care. He's just going to
play video games all day.
When Kyler Murray goes to the bench and looks at the Microsoft Surface,
it's Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty. It's some video game. So don't worry about him. I understand.
Now, if they trade him before June 1st, it's only a $46 billion.
Yeah, I was going to say 81. That sounds like funny money. I feel like
it's because they just gave him this
that's
massive
like Russell Wilson.
contract.
Every time I read a story about how much Russell Wilson is going to cost the Broncos, it's always less and less and less. I don't know. They'll figure out something here.
They gave him $103 million fully guaranteed.
That is, first of all, that's not even that much anymore. I mean, what did Justin Herbert get fully guaranteed?
A little more than that.
Yeah. So anyway, they made a mistake, but it's called a sunk cost. I don't really understand that principle, but that money has been spent. Yeah, the dead cap's a problem. Show me a mock draft that doesn't have the Cardinals taking Kyler Murray. Nobody is considering Kyler Murray, and for a reason. There's just no way Kyler Murray's leading this team where they want to go, and they've shown every sign of that. They're doing a full reboot.
I know. I just wonder if they can thread this needle. where you get Kyler Murray to come back. Not enough to put your tanking in jeopardy, right? Because you don't want Kyler Murray coming back and messing around and winning you a game or two, which he could do.
Yeah, with his legs.
Yeah. So you don't want him coming back, but you also need him to play at least a little bit if you want to trade him to showcase him to other teams that he's fully healed.
I think you'd have to give a draft pick with Kyler Murray to get someone to take that contract. There's no trade.
Yes.
No one's paying that money to Kyler Murray coming off an injury.
Do you want to play a game? Can you name anyone else on the Cardinals defense besides Budda Baker?
Oh, the Cardinals defense, they are a scary bunch.
Yeah.
I did see, by the way, they signed 6 players off other people's waiver wires today. So I think I can name one. I can't remember its exact name. It's like Kevon Williams or something. He was a backup cornerback on the Eagles. They just signed him today, and I think he's starting week 1.
Wait a minute, what?
They just signed him today. Like he got cut from the Eagles practice squad or something. But, okay. So Budda Baker.
Yeah.
Let's see. Isaiah Simmons. Did they draft another linebacker? Zaven Collins or something?
You're right. Zaven Collins. Nice.
Yeah,
First-round pick from 2021.
Yeah, but is he playing?
Yeah, he's starting.
Has he ever had a tackle in the NFL? I've never seen one.
He's their starting outside linebacker. So I hope he's had a couple of tackles.
Okay, J.J. Watt is not there. Nope. Chandler Jones sure is not there.
Nope.
Is there anyone on their defensive line that you've heard of or we know?
L.J. Collier. From Seattle.
Yeah.
But I've heard of him.
Yeah.
You know?
Former first rounder, right?
Yeah.
That's no, I got no one else.
Kazir White.
Okay.
From Philly.
Oh, is that who?
Yeah.
What did I say? Kevon Murray? Yeah. Okay.
You were so
But
close.
they just signed that guy today. So it's not like he's been.
Kazir White is their inside linebacker.
Okay, it's a different person.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Okay.
It's tough.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else.
This is not shaping up well. Here was Jonathan Gannon from yesterday, where he was hesitant to say who his starting quarterback was going to be, whether it was Josh Dobbs or Clayton Tune, for a very specific reason.
I'm not going to name a starter because I think it's a competitive advantage for us going to Washington, but we'll know who the starter is.
I got news for you. You have 0 competitive advantages in this whole season. You'll be an underdog in every game.
Yeah, but Maggie, unless you embrace it now, I'm not letting you go to the Cardinals Super Bowl parade in 4 years.
You know what? I listen, a well-executed tank, I'm there for you.
Beautiful. It's Kevon Wallace. I said Kevon Williams. He's a safety who will probably be their 3rd best player. They just got off the waiver wire. Wait, should we have let me see. I'm pulled up the depth chart.
Yeah.
BJ Ojolari, who's hurt, right? The draft pick.
Yep.
Out of LSU. I don't think he's playing anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, this is a full tank. This is what we call
This is the execution of a full tank.
That's pretty cool.
Samter, you lived in Arizona. How full is the stadium going to be around week 7 or 8?
You know, the odd thing is Cardinals fans are rabid.
Okay.
At least they are now. I think that if they know that Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. or whatever else are going to be options, then I think that they'll be there whether they suck or not because they know that the future, kind of what Perloff is talking about.
I'm telling you, though, you better come with a creative sign to hold up about taking, like, cave in for Caleb or something like that. We got to start this thing now.
Yeah, but you certainly
Tanking for the Trojan?
You can't bring a sign this week because you don't know who the starting quarterback is. You don't know if it's Dobbs or Clayton Tune. Because I would go there and with a big sign, you know what they would read. Name that tune, right?
Oh,
hello.
Man. You'd get on TV too.
That was
but they won't. But Jonathan Gannon won't give me any hint about who's going to start. I mean, I could come up with a Josh
two
Dobbs.
signs. Have one for Dobbs too.
Yeah.
Dobbs ferrying the Cardinals to win. Does anyone know what Dobbs
Ferry?
Ferry?
Arizona knows what that is.
Dobbs Ferry is a town in Long Island, right? I barely know what that is.
Westchester.
Okay. I don't know. Help me out here, people. Give me a Josh.
It in Mad Men.
What's a Josh Dobbs sign?
Dap up Dobbs.
Yeah, I like it.
Dap me up.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That'd be good if it was.
Why am I playing into this? I hate these dad jokes.
2009.
I don't want to be recruited to write this stuff.
Yeah, this is a crazy situation. I think you said it. Does it really matter if Josh Dobbs or Clayton Tune is out there for week 1?
There's no competitive advantage whatsoever. I'm just pulling up their schedule really fast. So at Washington, the Giants, Dallas, at San Francisco, Cincinnati, the Rams, Seattle, obviously, Baltimore, Cleveland. This is not going to be easy. It's It's not going to be easy. I think they probably just never bring Kyler Murray back.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe that last game against Seattle.
But Murray's going to ask to come back probably.
Yeah, because if they're going to take Caleb Williams, he probably wants a chance to audition for someone else.
Yeah, and his guy, Cliff Kingsbury, is gone. Who I think he turned on Kingsbury anyway. I don't know that there's a great fit for Kyler Murray. He needs a particular offense, a particular kind of coach. I'm not sure where that is.
Do you think Kyler Murray's learning a new offense right now? Like learning the Cardinals' new offense?
I mean, if it's on Madden, maybe.
That'd be smart of them to do. Ask the people at Electronic Arts at EA just to make a specific video game for Kyler.
Well, remember Kyler did that offensive coordinator thing. Remember he called a bunch of plays? I think maybe he did learn. I mean, he seems to be very interested in play calling. So who knows? Yeah, this is weird. Jonathan Gannon does not help the situation. Nothing he says really makes sense.
That's why he's not going to see this through. But the process has started in Arizona.